Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sally Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. I'm firstly going to apologise because I've just eaten a chocolate and now I'm just all chocolatey. Yeah, so I'm bringing you some more new projects today, some more new products rather today, and this is a suite that I have used. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's called Beauty of the Earth. And it's just stunning. So I have just made a basic box. I've used an embossing folder on the top there, a little bit of the DSP and the stamp, and that is what comes in this suite. So we have Beauty of Friendship stamp. Again, this is a photopolymer. But yeah, it's just beautiful. Two-step stamping, so as you can see on the tree here, you have sort of the darker, and then I've stamped off to give the lighter edge to it. So you have the larger trees and then these smaller ones here. I love this. I think it was the DSP that sold it to me more. However, since I've been playing with this, I do love it all. Beautiful Trees dies. These obviously coordinate with it. And as you can see, we have some lovely boxes here for the sentiments, which I've used on this one. It gives a very slight, I don't know if you can see, there's a very slight embossed edge all the way around the square. I'm hoping you can see it. I'm not sure if you can. Oh, there we go, you can see it there. But yeah, very slight embossed edge. And that will fit those two sentiments. Those two of your sentiments. Obviously, you wouldn't get this big one in there. These, again, are ideal for the trees. These ones are just beautiful if you want to die cut some of our beautiful DSP that I will show you in a second. Or, again, if you wanted to freehand, or just use plain card, that would also work. And then we have the bark embossing folder, which, as I said, is what I've used here. And it actually genuinely does look like a tree bark. It's amazing. It really is really pretty. So that's those. And then we have the DSP, which, as you can see, I've already started to use. So I'm going to start here, because this is where you will get to see all of it. If I can pull it out, crikey. Again, just beautiful wood grain texture on the back. You have this one that repeats itself at the bottom. You can see there. So yeah, so this pattern is the same on the other. Yeah, you know what I mean. And on the reverse, we have this lovely like watercolour trees. Then we have this one, which is the one I've used on the box, just underneath here. Again, nice blue watercolour wash. This is the one I'm using today, which has Misty Moonlight and then I want to say Evening Evergreen and Old Olive, but I'm not sure about that, so I'll check. Beautiful blue wintry trees here. I mean, that's going to be great for backing Christmas cards and all sorts, isn't it? Beautiful autumnal pattern going on here. And this is what I meant about using that large die cut on this paper. It would just give you the autumnal effect of a tree straight away. And I just love those colours together. It just, I don't know, it always makes me want to eat it. I think it's just beautiful. And then we've got some beautiful lines of trees here. Again, great to use individually for a project or using all together. And the reverse of that is just a green wash. But yeah, just beautiful, beautiful papers. And like I said, some of them just really are so pretty. So yeah, so that is Beauty of the Earth, and it's on page 10 and 11 of the catalogue. So go have a look. So yeah, so again, I just sort of made a basic box to show off these items. But I think, again, you know, I went with this sentiment, I believe in you, because I think at the moment people are struggling that to have faith in themselves or in, you know, a lot of things. So I thought, you know what, keeping something basic and let the sentiment do the talking. And that's what I did with this. So it is a basic box. So let's get making. So the base of your box, I've gone with Misty Moonlight on this one. So yeah, so the base of your box is 8 by 8 inches or 20 by 20 centimetres. And we're going to score all sides at 2 inches or 5 centimetres. All 4 sides. And I'm actually going to score my lid while I'm here, just because it's easier. So I'll pop that to one side. So for your lid, you will need 6 by 6, 15 by 15. Don't forget your shim of cardstock, which I don't have to hand, so I'm just going to have to grab one out of my drawer here. Oh, that's the piece I got. That's really not big enough, is it? Go for a longer piece. That's better. That's more like it. So I'm using the same cardstock here. Pop that in for my shim, and we're going to score all the sides at 1 inch or 2.5 centimetres. All 4 sides using the shim on each side. And if you're new to crafting, we use the shim to add the thickness, because if you think about making a box that has the same size here, when you come to make the box, it's literally just going to sit, isn't it, like this. Whereas if we add the shim, it takes into account the thickness of the card, which allows you, oh, I've got that trapped, look, which allows you to then create this box that will just sit together perfectly. And that's why we use a shim. Okay, let's move that out of the way. And then I'm going to put the lid to one side for a second. We're just going to fold and burnish and make up the base. Have you guys got your catalogues yet? Have you had a good look through them? Have you created your list? I have so many lists. So I go and I think, yes, I'm going to get all of that. And then I go away and then I have another look through and, oh, no, I quite like that. So then I'll think, well, I'll perhaps take that one off. And yeah, that's how my lists go. Probably till next year, till the next annual comes out. I'm terrible. But I'm sure I'm not alone. In fact, one of my my lovely friends, crafty friends, messaged me earlier today and asked me about a stamp set and asked me if I had it. And I said, no, I haven't purchased that one. And she said, oh, you know, I really don't know, but I've already spent quite a bit. And I said, yeah, I dread to think how much I've spent already, and the catalogue isn't even live yet. So it's a lovely, lovely hobby stroke business for me, and I love it. Would not be without it now. And obviously you guys make it all more worthwhile with your lovely comments and following me, and it's just lovely, and I really do appreciate every single one of you, so thank you very much. Okay, so that's my base made up. Really simple, as I keep saying. Pop that to one side. We're going to do exactly the same with the lid, but we're not going to adhere it because it's a lot easier to add your layers to the top while your box is flat like this, because you can press on the desk, whereas once it's built up, you're obviously pushing into the box itself, so you don't want to be doing that. Okay, so we've done the folding and the burnishing. Now we're going to trim these again, just the same as we did for the base. So yeah, so that's the, oh, I've just realised I've missed one at this corner. So we'll just give this a little trim. There we go. Right, so that's those. So next is my DSP. As I said, it is beautiful. I'm going with this one this side because I want to pick up the green in it. And the DSP is 3 3/4 of an inch by 3 3/4 of an inch. which is 9.5 by 9.5 centimetres. Excuse me. I then have my olive green, yes, olive green, no, old olive, oh my goodness, it's been a long day, old olive cardstock, and this is 3.25 by 3.25 or 8.5 by 8.5 centimetres. I've got a little spritzer here that I always spray my cardstock with, so it's just adding a mist of water to it, but it just sort of loosens the fibres up in the card so that when you come to emboss, it doesn't crack your card. So I'm not soaking it. I mean, you can't even see where the water is. Embossing folder would be helpful. So yeah, so I have my beautiful bark embossing folder, which I'm just going to pop that in there. Then, because it is the large embossing folder, obviously I need the old big daddy of machines out for this one. And you need your base plate number 1 and number 4 for embossing folders. And then we're going to pop it into your machine. Always put your embossing folders in with the hinge going through first. And then pop my sandwich on the top. And then we're just going to run this through. It's really easy and it glides through beautifully. Let's move this. I'm going to pop this on the floor just for now. And then there we have our beautiful embossed piece of card. Now you can actually use both sides because it just gives such a beautiful texture to both sides that it's almost hard to decide which side you actually want to use. So I'm going to adhere this on. Now because it's embossed, you noticed with the DSP I only put 2 strips on because I know that it's going to be okay. But I always add 4 sides to this because of the texture. Can you see how it's not bowing, but it kind of morphs into its own shape? Excuse me. And if you don't put it on all 4 sides, you will notice that you'll get parts that lift, and obviously I want it all to lie straight. So if you put adhesive on all 4 sides, it will then lie straight, which is what I wanted. So the last part now is my stamping of my tree. So Beauty of Friendship, and again I've gone with these 2 stamps here. Same scenario as before, so you can see once you've popped this on where they go, which is brilliant. So I'm just going to grab these and oops, this. So I want I Believe in You, then I want that tree, and I want this tree, and then I want my olive green, old olive ink pad. Oh, it's crumbs. So you will notice that you've got one slightly bigger, and it's the slightly bigger that will be the stamp off. So I'm going in with this one first, and I'm just going to stamp that straight on. I've got so much clutter going on here now that I can't get to my stamp pad. So that's that one. Then this one I'm going to ink up and stamp off. And then, sorry if my head's in the way, I need to line this up. And then stamp this one on the top. I've given that a clean. And there, whoops, you can now see, can you see how it has an outline? I think you can see more at the top here, but it has a nice little outline. And then, well, that's a question now. I thought I'd be really clever, that I'd get my sentiment in there, but I'm not sure now. Let's put this away before it all goes disastrously wrong. So I need that for that. And then I don't think I'm going to have enough space, am I now? Oh, crumbs, look at that. Typical. Right, I just need another little bit of Whisper White. Oh, perfect. Look at that. As if it was made for the job. I'm going to go again with... do you know, I'm not. Shall I? Yes, Misty Moonlight. I don't know. I was going to go with cinnamon cider, but stick with that. Oh, crumbs. That's... Oh, look. 2 sides to every card. How wonderful. There we go. That's far better. Okay. And the nice thing for this one is that these, move that out of the way, will fit through the mini. So I only need the little one out now. So I have my plates ready. We'll see if this is going to play the game. So I'm going to do this sentiment first, because that will let me know if it's going to play up or not. Oh, crumbs, don't move. Please don't move, I'll ask you nicely. There we go. Right, let's run this through. Are you going to play? No, you're not, are you? That's ridiculous. Honestly. Let's try again. Goodness me. There we go. Thank you. Oh, now my sentiment's gone wonky. Oh, bother. Never mind. Never mind. Look at that now. A wonky sentiment, which is no good. And then I'm going to pop this one in. And then my tree, I'm going to just pop on there. Pop that on top. See, is this going to play? No, it's not, is it? I just give up sometimes because everything is lined up as it's meant to be. Doesn't make any sense. I think I need a one-to-one with Sarah Douglas to come and show me how to actually use this, because I just seem to do like 10 die cuts and it's perfect, and then I come to film and it never works. I think Sarah should come visit me, have a little play, show me what I'm doing wrong, and hopefully then I won't make a mistake again. What do you think? Do you think she'd come over to see me? Wouldn't that be lovely? Wouldn't it be amazing if Sarah just came to visit us in our craft rooms and our craft spaces and helped us create things? Oh my goodness, that would be amazing. Right, anyway, I am going to redo this because I can't stick a wonky sentiment on a project, but I am going to stick this on and show you the rest. So literally just popping 3 dimensionals on the back here. And then these just go onto the box, and as you see I've done it at an angle, and then I just put a glue dot one side and a dimensional the other, so the glue dot will stick level to the tree. The dimensional obviously keeps it in check with the tree, but like I said, I'm going to redo that. And then, where's my snail here? Seal, crikey. I think it's bedtime. Bedtime for me. And then just pop adhesive on the 4 tabs that you have here. If you want a surefire way of making sure your lid will fit, make one side up first, like so, and then put your lid on your box. Make sure you press it down so that it's not sat sort of not all fully way down. Pop it on the desk and pop it down again. Give it a good press, make sure it's all in place, and then tuck these tags in and then fold the top over. And then if you just slide that off, press those down so that they stick, and now you will have a lid that fits, she said, famous last words, fits your box. And there you are. I'm going to pop that on there, but I have to redo it because I just can't leave it wonky. But there you go. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to come back for more amazing products that I will be showing you. especially next week when we have the catalogue go live. Hope to see you soon, guys. Bye.